Et petite interruption inopinée, c'est reparti.
Out of my sight, wretch!
Come on!
Jug of snake spit for the road?
Juicy pears! Snake you?
Are you the furniture maker?
Looking for something in particular? Ah, Eloise collared you too, eh? Then I expect you want to know more.
She told me you were leading the hunt for the pickpockets. What have you learned?
For one, that they're targeting the traders carrying the biggest packs. Harder to watch your back, see? And less chance of the mark giving chase if they're spotted. Not that they'd be likely to catch them. Those imps know every inch of this warren like the backs of their hands.
Their eyes must have lit up when they saw Goots.
The fishmonger round by the gate's been trying to track down the children involved. You should go and have a word with her.
Thank you. We will.
The finest earthenware from the free cities! Come and taste my peaches! They're sweet as
You should come with me to the Dominion. Life.
Fish for sale! Fresh salted and smoked! Can I interest you? Ah, sorry. Message from Eloise, is it?
She's asked me to help her. To help you find the pickpockets.
Is that so? Suppose I better tell you what I know then. For one, this isn't a family operation. All the traders say the children who stole their passes were dirty, dressed in rags. Street urchins, by the sound of it. We get a lot around here.
Orphans from the wars.
A few, perhaps. You saw the refugees gathered by the entranceway? They're all looking for a new start in the Dominion and beyond. Some of them take it as an opportunity to rid themselves of unwanted baggage.
The shame of it.
Whoever's behind this would have to have made themselves known to the children at some point.
And so should we.
You should start with the children around here, then. I doubt they're the ones involved, but they might have heard something.
It's worth a try.
All right then. Questioning children. How hard can that be?
Come and taste my peaches! They're sweet as nectar!
Excuse me. Do you mind if I ask you something?
Can't stop you.
I was just wondering if anyone has asked you to do anything out of the ordinary recently.
Anything you grown-ups ever ask us to do is shut up and go away. So guess what I'm about to tell you to do?
Sorry. I'll leave you alone.
Come and taste my peaches!
You won't find anything of this quality in Twinside.
Do you have a moment?
What do you want?
What I want is to know who's asking children like you to pick pockets.
I don't know. Nobody's asked me. What's picking pockets? Do you get paid for it?
No, you get in trouble for it. So if they come calling, you know what to tell them.
I'll take the large one.
Come and taste my peaches! They're sweet as nectar!
Caravan stops next to the checkpoint.
Jug of snake spit for the...
Excuse me?
What do you want? I don't have any money.
It's all right. We're not going to hurt you. We just want to talk.
What about?
We've heard that some very bad people are making children like you steal from travelers. We need to know who's behind it so we can stop them.
I don't know much about it, really. But my friend, Honza, he said he got a job. Doing something dangerous.
Sounds promising.
We need to find him and ask.
Do you know where your friend might be?
He's usually by the tents outside town.
Thank you. You've been very helpful.
Come on, come on!
Peaches and pears.
Let me carry your goods. I'm cheap. Water for hire.
That's that then.
She must have meant the refugee camp.
Let's hope he's still nearby.
There are no crystals here.
That big fat donkey was easy pickings. He wouldn't have noticed if we'd robbed his boots off him.
Yeah. Wish we hadn't handed over the pass, though. Could use one of those things to get out of this dump.
Chance would be a fine thing. The moment they found out, they'd string us up by our guts.
Would they now? Perhaps you'd like to introduce us to these charming characters.
Shit, we're in trouble now.
What do we do?
You two get caught if you want. I'm off.
Hunter, where are you going?
So that was Hunter, eh? Jill, you watch these two. I'm going after him.
All right.
He can't have gone far. I need to find him before his employers do.
Daddy.
Did you see a boy run past? He stole something from a friend of mine.
There was a boy ran back there towards the chocobo pen, but...
Thank you.
Jamais désolé pour l'interruption qu'il y a eu juste avant, j'ai eu une urgence familiale. Voilà, en tout cas on est de retour et j'espère que cette fois-ci on est bon.
This is everything.
Let me carry your goods. I'm cheap.
Out of my sight, wretch!
Hurry, man. I must leave for the bloody crews and captains.
Où est-ce qu'il est ce gamin? C'est typiquement les quêtes que je déteste. Cherche les gamins. Ah. Je vais tourner ici une fois encore, on verra. Peut-être que je loue plus. Ah, là, peut-être. Ok.
Oh, shit. Cornered.
It's all right, Hunter. I'm not going to hurt you. I just want to ask you some questions.
Fine. Not like I've got a choice.
I'm looking for the people who were making you steal for them. Who are they?
Call themselves the Carstones. They said they'd give me a good gill if I did what they told me. I knew they were bad, but bread doesn't come for free. Didn't come at all half the time, before I started buzzing for them. You know, if I didn't do it, they'd just pick on someone else. Someone they could push around easier.
Honza.
You found him then?
Jill. Where are the other two?
Eloise is watching over them. She sent Goots and I to look for you.
You're... him! I haven't got your pass anymore, if that's what you're after. I gave it to the Carstones. Whatever you do to me, I can't get it back. Not that I go against them anyway. If it weren't for their gill, me and my mates would have starved.
On the bad guys.
Cowards! You will not force another child to do your bidding.
Wait, we're not...
Don't hurt him!
You're making a mistake. We're on the same side.
Like hell we are. That brooch. Where did you get it?
Master Theo?
Goots. What are you doing with these people? Unless you're the ones my sister was talking about.
Your sister? Eloise didn't tell us she had a brother.
And why would she? I'm just a back and a blade. Theodore, at your service. Sorry about before.
Theodore, what do you know of the cast stones?
Vultures who have made Boklad their hunting ground. They prey on the desperate, stealing from those with gil and bullying those without it into joining their flock. I'd been looking into their activities in hope of sparing the refugees any further hardship. But it seems they've already stooped even lower than I'd feared. Honza's a good lad. Don't blame him for what they've made him do. If he and his friends hadn't agreed to work for the stones, some other poor souls would have. On pain of death, most likely. Clive, was it? And my sisters asked you to help put an end to the pickpocketing. Then we all want the same thing.
Oh.
So, what's the plan?
What else? We find the cast stones, and we crush them. You get your traders passed back, and I make Boklad a safe place again.
All right then.
All right then. Honza, where are they camped? Don't worry. They'll never know you told us.
Couldn't if I wanted to. They always come to town to collect the passes. Meet us outside the gate. I tried following them once, but they spotted me halfway down the trail. Said they'd string me up.
We'll try it this time. Which way were they going?
Back down the road towards Lateney's Cleft.
To Lateney's Cleft, then.
Lateney's Cleft is to the south, past the camp.
Okay.
That's that then.
Daddy!
That's the one who's been sticking his nose in our business.
You should have minded your own. I doubt these were the ringleaders.
But at least we know we're on the right track. Good girl. Run like the wind.
Ouais. Faut bien punir un peu les méchants.
We got company!
It's over. Fire and flame! Foot soldiers.
Fewer now.
Ready, go? Faster!
Not a bad haul today, eh?
Aye. Some of our new recruits are natural-born ne'er-do-wells.
Especially the little ones. That Hans has got nimble fingers, all right.
It'll be a shame when they chop them off. But till then, let's make the most of it.
Quelle bande de... Ouh.
Scum.
Tout pour plaire,
The
cela.
leaders of the cast stones, I take it.
They don't deserve any mercy, Clive.
I wasn't planning on showing them any.
We're ready when you are, Theodore.
Oh, I'm ready.
That guard from Bokland! Kill him! Kill them all!
Waken winds!
Yeah.
And they say crime doesn't pay. Gold chains, rings, purses. And traders' passes. Dozens of them.
Have the names been changed?
Not yet. I recognize some of them. No doubt Goots's is somewhere among them. Now I just need to sort through it all and return everything to the people it was taken from.
We should go and give Eloise the good news. Can we leave things here in your hands, Theodore?
Of course. Oh, and, Be sure to tell her of the part I played, won't you?
We'll be glad to.
Merci, les déplacements instantanés, c'est cool.
Ah, Clive. How goes the hunt? My brother isn't getting in your way, I trust?
Quite the opposite.
So it was the cast stones who were behind it all. Theo told me he'd been on their trail. And their demise solves 3 problems at a stroke. That of the pickpockets, the bandits pulling their strings, and the passes they were stealing. I only hope yours is among the items you recovered. Only time and Theo's return will tell. Speaking of whom, welcome home, dear brother.
You are too kind, Eloise. Here, Clive. Goods' pass. Ask him to keep a closer eye on it from now on, would you?
I will. Thank you.
El, I've asked our boys to carry the rest of the goods back. Can I count on your help in sorting through it all?
Of course. I'll make some space in the storeroom. I expect you'll soon be on your way then. But it wouldn't do to leave without introducing yourself properly. Would it now? Sid. Don't look so shocked. We're on the same side.
I don't understand.
As you now know all too well, we at the Crimson Caravans are always happy to help those in need. For a small fee, we will move anything that needs moving. Be that goods to market, or bearers away from it.
I was the first my sister helped escape. If it wasn't for her, I'd have been branded as a boy.
I had no idea.
It just so happens that we are seeking to expand our operation. And who better to join forces with than the leader in the field? Wouldn't you agree, Theo?
I would. It seems our purpose is the same in more ways than one. So what would you say to working together again?
It would be our pleasure.
And our honor. The honor is ours.
Here, Clive. This is for you.
What is it?
El has friends in high places, while I have associates in, lower ones. That mark is proof that you're a friend to us both.
I shall bear it with pride.
Well, all that remains is to wish you a safe onward journey. Goots' pass should secure you a place on the caravan, but if you encounter any difficulties, we would be delighted to provide you with a coach of our own. For a discounted price, of course. Say, 9 million?
We'll try the caravan. Right then. Let's get this back to Goots.
And then it's on to the Dominion.
Out of my sight, wretch!
Come on, come on!
Caravan stops
Juicy
next.
pears!
What I really want to be.
Here you are, good.
Out of my
Try
sight,
not to lose it again.
Me pass! You found it! Oh, thank you so much. Nan would have killed me if I'd come back without it.
Come on!
I'll have to say thanks to Elle and Theo too.
So should you, Hunter.
Juicy pears!
You and your friends don't have to steal anymore.
What I
If
really
anyone threatens you again, here you are, good. You know who to turn to. Try not to lose it again.
Me
We
pass!
already have.
You
This
found
was giving
it!
us a job shifting the
Oh,
chocobo shit out the stables.
Thank you so
This
much.
hard work and
Nan
the
would
pay
have
isn't
killed
half
me
what
if
we
I'd
got
come
from the
back
stones.
without it.
But if we
I'll have
stick
to
at
say
it,
thanks
we'll
to
keep
Elle and
ourselves
Theo
fit.
too.
So should you, Hunter. You stick at it then. You and your friends don't have to steal
Goose.
anymore.
I'm sorry for stealing
If
your
anyone
path.
threatens you again,
That's
you know
all
who to
right.
turn to.
I've got it back now.
We do.
And all's well
And we
that
already have.
ends well.
This
eh?
was giving us a job shifting the
You said you're
chocobo
trained to
shit
be a
out the
blacksmith,
stables.
right?
This
Well, I'm
hard
gonna be
work
your
and the
first
pay isn't
customer.
half what we got from the
I'm gonna
stones.
save up all my gil
If we
and
stick
get you
at
to
it,
make me a
we'll keep
massive
ourselves
sword.
fit.
I'll do me
You
best.
stick at it then.
Goose. Till
I'm
then,
sorry for stealing your path.
That's all right. I've got it back now. And all's well that ends well. Eh?
You said you're trained to be a blacksmith, right? Well, I'm gonna be your first customer. I'm gonna save up all my gil and get you to make me a massive sword.
I'll
Right.
do me best.
We have a place on the wagon.
Till then, eh?
Remember, Goots, we're mercenaries. You hired us to protect you.
Mercenaries.
And you remember the plan? All right. You're to ride. We have a place on the wagon to Twinside. Jill and I will go with you as far as the outskirts, then find our own way in. Remember, Goots,
I'll
we're
buy that
mercenaries.
stuff I need.
You hired us
Right.
to protect you.
And we'll scout out the Imperial's
Mercenaries.
defenses.
There's a square with a big
And you remember
bell
the plan?
tower right in the middle of town.
You're to ride all
If
the
you
way
get
to
lost,
Twinside.
or out goes
Jill
wrong,
and I will go with you as far as the
meet up
outskirts, then find our own way in. Let's go.
I'll buy that stuff I need.
Right. And we'll
Je sais
scout
pas pourquoi,
out
mais
the
je le sens
Imperial's
mal. J'ai
defenses.
l'impression que
There's a square with a big
j'ai l'impression que
bell
Goats va
tower
se
right in the
faire
middle of town.
buter. Je ne sais pas
If you
pourquoi.
get lost, or out
Mais ces
goes
personnages un
wrong,
peu simplets. Alors soit il va y avoir
meet
un
up
truc
there.
monstrueux et puis on va voir un truc
Right.
extraordinaire de sa part.
Let's go.
Enfin, on verra.
I see. And you're quite certain your father has no knowledge of Ultima?
I am. I have no difficulty believing a sinister force has come to exert an influence on Sanbrek. But be that as it may, it is yet to claim my father.
I
For
see.
better or worse,
And you're quite
his
certain your
radiance
father has
speaks his
no
own
knowledge of
mind.
Ultima?
I am.
Then the fiend works from the shadows.
I have no difficulty
I
believing a
confess,
sinister force has
when
come
first
to
you
exert
told
an
me of
influence on Sanbrek.
fiend,
But be that as it may,
my doubts.
it is
More
yet
than
to
a few
claim
at
my
that.
father. For better or
beast that
worse,
labours
to plunge
Valisthea into
radiance
turmoil
speaks his own
in
mind.
pursuit of your brother. Then
But
the
that fiend
works
is
from
proof
the
enough that
shadows.
evil is afoot. I confess, when
Then
first
I
you
have
told
your
me
answer,
of this
Your Highness.
fiend,
You will join me in my fight.
I had my doubts. And more than a few at that. I cannot. Not yet. A beast that labours
Your
to plunge
Highness,
Valisthea
please.
into turmoil.
As you are
in
aware,
pursuit of
the
your
Dalmekian
brother. Army is at our gates. But that wound is proof
They have
enough
lost
that
their
evil is
mother
afoot.
crystal.
And with it all hope of a negotiated
Then I
withdrawal.
have your answer, Your Highness.
It is but a
You
matter
will
of
join
time
me in
before
my
they
fight.
invade. If Bahamut is not here to meet them, not yet. My people
Your
will
Highness,
be slaughtered.
please.
As you are aware, the Dalmekian army is at our gates.
Though not by
They have
Hugo
lost
Cook,
their mother crystal,
thanks to Ultima's
and with it all hope
machinations.
of a negotiated withdrawal.
I know the fate of your people
It is but a
weighs
matter of
heavy
time
on your
before they
conscience,
invade.
But if we do not put an end to Ultima's plans, they shall face a far darker
Bahamut is
fate.
not here to meet
the
them.
chaos he would wreak would sweep all
My
of
people
Valisthea
will be
into
slaughtered.
the abyss. The lives of every man, woman, and child in the twins are at stake. Though not by Hugo Cook.
I believe what you say,
Ultima's
Phoenix.
machinations. know the fate of your people
I have
weighs
duties
heavy
of
on your
my own,
conscience.
and I must
If we do not
discharge
put
them.
an end to Ultima's plans, they shall face a far darker fate. The chaos he would wreak would sweep all of Valisthea into the abyss. The lives of every man, woman, and child in the Twins are at stake.
I believe what you say, Phoenix. What do you know of my blood? But I have duties of my own, and I must discharge them. Come what may.
I know that it is wholly unworthy of the highest offices of state, which rightly belong to those of purer breeding. Alas,
What do
your
you know of
bloodline
my
runs through the
blood?
Oriflamme gutter, from a whore who weighed her child's worth in gil.
Have you threatened my
I
father?
know that it is wholly unworthy of the highest
course
offices
not.
of state, which
I
rightly
merely
belong
whispered
to
in his
those of
ear
purer breeding.
that his mongrel son is plotting
Alas.
a rebellion.
What?
Your
Sylvester listens to
bloodline
the
runs
words
through
of
the
his
Oriflamme
astrologers.
gutter,
From a whore who weighed her child's worth in gil.
and they have ears too.
Have you threatened my
You have been
father?
feeding them your lies.
Of course not. Should you remain
I
loyal
merely
to
whispered in his
Emperor
ear
Olivier, his radiance may
that
yet
his
crown
mongrel
your head
son
with
is
laurel.
plotting a rebellion.
Not with tar.
What?
Sylvester listens to the
Fork-tongued
words of his
witch!
astrologers.
Non, mais il faudra m'expliquer par contre, pourquoi est-ce qu'on traduit
And they
Olivier
have
par
ears too.
Octavien? Ça, j'ai jamais compris.
You have been feeding
In
them your
consideration of your
lies.
long years of service
Should
to the
you
Empire,
remain loyal to
I shall
Emperor
forgive this
Olivier.
uncharacteristic
His radiance may
rudeness.
yet crown your head with laurel.
Now hurry and
Not
make
with
ready. Tar, your Imperial Highness.
Fork-tongued witch!
Emperor Olivier expects much of you, Dion. Or should I say, of Bahamut. In consideration of your long years of service
your
to the
fire
Empire,
reduce his
I
enemies
shall forgive this
to ash.
uncharacteristic rudeness till all
Now
of
hurry and make
Valisthea
ready.
bows to its
Your
rightful
Imperial
ruler.
Highness.
Emperor Olivier expects much of you, Dion. Or should I say, of Bahamut. May your fire reduce his enemies to ash. Till all of Valisthea bows to its rightful ruler.
There is another darkness that has taken hold of Sanbreque. And until its grip is released, the flames of war shall spread ever wider, just as Ultima wishes.
Forgive me. My family has caused you much grief.
You are not her keeper, Phoenix. This is a
There is
matter for the
another
Imperial
darkness
household
that has
now,
taken hold
and
of
as a member of
Sanbreque.
that household, it falls to me to resolve it.
Until its grip is released, the flames of war shall spread
Such time
ever
as
wider,
that is done,
just as
what
Ultima
strength
wishes.
I have shall be yours.
Forgive me. My family has caused you much grief.
You are not her keeper, Phoenix. This is a matter for the Imperial household now, and as a member of
Thank
that
you.
household, it falls to
Your
me
Highness.
to resolve it. At such time as that is done, what
Just
strength
take to the
I have
skies together.
shall be yours, and bring a new dawn to Valisthea.
I should like nothing more. Thank you, Your Highness.
Let us take to the skies together, Terence, and bring a new dawn to Valisthea.
My prince. I should like nothing
Tell
more.
me true. Do you believe what I'm about to do is wrong?
We dragoons have but one leader, Your Highness. And we shall follow him unto the very end.
Terence.
My prince.
Tell me true. Do you believe what I'm about to do
This is my decree.
For their crimes against the crown,
We
the traitorous
dragoons
Annabella,
have but one
and her
leader,
usurping
Your Highness.
son, shall be put to death,
And we shall
and
follow
the
him
Empire
unto
restored.
the very end.
Thank you. This is my decree. For their crimes against the crown, the traitorous Annabella and her usurping son shall be put to death, and the Empire restored.
One would never guess that these people stood on the brink of war.
They're afraid. They turn to drink to forget their fears.
Anything you want to forget?
The harbour is empty, and half the market stalls too. The city may seem peaceful
One would
on
never
the
guess
surface,
that
but
these
it's
people
balanced
stood on the
knife
brink
edge.
of war.
They're afraid. They turn to drink to forget their fears.
Anything you
Were
want
we
to forget?
give it a nudge. It might be just the distraction we need to reach the Mother Crystal.
I thought you might
The
say
harbour
that.
is empty,
We should
and
send
half the
for
market
Gav.
stalls too.
We'll need someone to
The
keep
city may
fires
seem
we start
peaceful on
from
the
going
surface,
out.
but it's balanced
And
on
we
the
can
knife
busy
edge.
our-
Ourselves scheming until he gets here.
I'll send a Stolas then.
Were we to give it a nudge, it might be just the distraction we need to reach the Mother Crystal.
I thought you might say that. We should send for Gav. We'll need someone to keep the fires we start from going out.
And we can busy ourselves scheming until he gets here.
I'll send a Stolas then.
What is it, boy? What is it, boy?
What's happening?
This way.
What's happening?
I don't know.
Torgal.
This way.
The city's on fire.
Shogun's is fine. He'll be making for the square.
The one with the bell tower. In the middle of town, right?
The city's on fire.
Shogun's is fine. He'll be making for the square.
The one with the bell tower. In the middle of town, right?
Those were Imperial Dragoons.
Watchman or sentry is to be slain on sight. Spare the citizenry. His Highness's orders were clear.
What in the hell is going on? Those were Imperial Dragoons. Right. But first we find Goots. What in the hell is going on?
Just hope he's all right. Let's go and see.
Right.
You there! Identify yourself!
We have to. First we find Goots.
Just hope he's all right.
You there! Identify yourself!
We have to. Never thought our big lad to fall into a sewer. You're finished.
There it is. The bell tower.
Right. Let's go.
What of the men and women in the market district? The evacuation of the all that remains is thrown to protect.
There it is. The bell tower.
Right. Let's go. A goods lift.
We're in Gringer's Lane, you
A goods lift. find a way around.
Stop! In the name of His Highness! Give me thunder! Stop! In the name of His Highness!
They're coming.
Give me thunder!
Good. Right, they're coming.
None shall pass! In the Princess' name, none shall pass!
I needed that.
Enemies on the rampart! Kill them! Enemies on the rampart! Kill them!
Can you see him anywhere? Can you see him anywhere?
must be one of the Dragoon's pets. Let's try. It must be one of the Dragoon's pets. Let's try.
right? Don't be a dragon.
All right. Let's get out of here.
Over here, Clive!
What now?
Are you alright?
Is that Mother Crystal's heart?
Goons, there you are.
I didn't know there'd be a dragon.
All right. Let's get out of here. Bahamut.
Oh!
What now?
Is that Mother Crystal's heart?
What the hell is it doing up there? Bahamut.
We must leave. Now, Your Grace. I beg of you.
This is not what he wanted. Something's happened. Forgive me, but I must put a stop to this.
Your Grace!
Your Highness, don't do this.
We must leave. Now, Your Grace. I beg of you.
This is not what he wanted. Something's happened. Forgive me, Yod, but I must put a stop to this.
Your Grace!